from Wisteria Rose. Today we're going to be talking about planting bulbs, and as you can see it's an absolutely perfect day for it. So let's get cracking. Today we're going to be planting a number of different types of varieties, and as you can see they go from the very, very tiny Chinnoxida right up to what we have here as a top of the line double-nosed daffodil bulb with a little added extra bulb there. So this particular bulb will probably give you at least 3, even 4 stems of flowers. We also have a small allium, a little drumstick allium to go in. You can see it really resembles an onion, which is in the onion family, and some beautiful tulips. And they should always be planted with the tip up. Okay, here we're going to lay out all of the bulbs so we have an even layout. Although it's a formal garden, it's often very nice to put the daffodils or tulips out in a little bit of a naturalistic way, grouping some together and then satelliting a few out and around so that it looks more of a naturalistic but very healthy and full planting. We're doing 25 around each urn, so we'll do a basic sketch of laying them out and then we'll fill in before we plant as we think we need them for the best spring show. The important thing about planting your bulbs is to know that this is the right side up. I know it sounds silly, but a lot of people don't know that if they've never done it before. There's your root end and this is your top end, pointing up to the sky. And I like a trowel like this because it has its measurements right on here. So when I'm digging, I know exactly how deep I'm going. Daffodils generally like to go in 6 inches. So you'll dig down here. Because I want to do a mass planting of several at a time, I'll dig a hole large enough to accommodate at least 3 or 4 that I'm clumping together, so I get a mass planting and a mass show of flowers my first season out. So you loosen the soil very carefully down to your proper depth, and then insert the bulbs, again root end down. You can get them as close as this. It won't hurt the bulb, and you'll get a beautiful, beautiful bouquet, all in one grouping, coming right up out of here in the spring. Cover them over carefully, tamp them down, and there they go. Safe and sound for the winter. And then just carry on. When you're doing a single bulb, you can actually just get in to the proper depth in a channel. Loosen it up, get your bulb in securely, close it over. The important thing when you're digging, and you build up speed as you go along, you want to make sure that you don't leave an air pocket down there. It will settle down with the rain, especially if you water them in after you plant, but an air pocket will impede the root development. So just tamp them down, get them all nicely packed in for the winter, and there you go. That will be a beautiful surprise in the spring. The other thing to keep in mind is that bulbs really need a well-drained but organic soil. We know that this soil has its proper drainage because we did all the preparation of soil amenities prior to planting. The other thing to keep in mind is in the spring, after they finish blooming and the foliage is still up, it's a great idea to add fertilizers you can get from your local nursery that are specifically geared for bulbs. So with all of that, your bulbs will have a long life and give you many, many years of enjoyment. Okay, thanks for watching. Happy spring.